Now at 4, lawmakers talking religious freedom on the second day of the legislative session. It comes off a big year for the faith community here in Georgia.
Now that News First political reporter Doug Reardon is live tonight at the state capitol. And Doug, there could be more bills coming this year.
They're certainly good, guys, and we heard about some of them today. This event put on by the Faith and Freedom Coalition here in Georgia took place just a few feet away from the Capitol, where last year lawmakers passed a landmark religious freedom bill that really resonated with a lot of people here today, and they plan to do more work on the faith front this year. On Tuesday, lawmakers, lobbyists, and faith leaders took part in the annual Georgia Faith and Freedom Coalition Luncheon. It's essentially a policy showcase for what the faith community wants to get done in the legislative session. The lineup of all conservative lawmakers featured the Lieutenant Governor, the Attorney General, Governor Brian Kemp, and former Georgia football coach Mark Richt.
We stand for life, we stand for religious freedom, we stand for lower taxes, we stand for living in government, we stand for robust support for Israel and the Jewish people.
Mac Parnell is executive director of the coalition. 2025 was a big year for religious Georgians. Lawmakers, after years of trying, passed the Religious Freedom Restoration Act. It offers stronger protections to religious Georgians from state and local governments by mandating laws impose, quote, the least restrictive means possible on expressions of religion.
It's an encouragement to the faith community of all faith traditions that Georgia is a welcoming state where you can live out your faith without fear of government intervention into that.
But the bill was controversial. Opponents said it could open the door to discrimination, like, for example, turning down service to the LGBTQ community based on religious beliefs. This year, the faith community wants more work done on school choice for parents who want a faith-based education and potentially a battle over the availability of contraceptive access for women. Even on the first day of session, lawmakers took issue with there being a scheduled workday on Eid, marking the final day of the Muslim holiday Ramadan.
From my understanding, there was sort of some outreach middle of December about Eid. There's like prayers, people travel, see family, and we do have staff that could be impacted.
Yeah, and there will be a session on Eid this year. That did not change yesterday. If you remember 2 years ago as well, the legislature here passed a bill that enhanced penalties for people who commit hate crimes against Jewish people. We're outside the Capitol. Doug Reardon, Atlanta News First.